Especially when you play one of the good people in the league. This guy's 2-0. This will be interesting. I love that song. What do you mean? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They haven't had that spirit here since 1969. That song is so fucking long. It's like 6.5 minutes. I love that song. So it's amazing. On a dark highway. I'm gonna have to listen to that, get hyped for my game now. Stream is up, Mr. Justin. Just turn off the sound of the game. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hear myself through this stream. Anyway. I'm kind of scared. Justin's watching. I have to come through.
I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't trying to.
There's no way he has Carson Wentz in.
Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar chasing how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
He's here.
Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to.
Let's get right. Let's get right.
Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. Let me explain what I
Much appreciated.
Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it?
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I know a lot of dudes in this league, but not this guy. This is one of the new guys.
In Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive is at the 25. This is Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
And my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So not only
I didn't
they
do
convert
shit.
on 4th,
I'm just
but they
playing
pick up
really bad right
22
now.
yards in the process.
At the 42.
The 4th down run
not
successful.
going well.
Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's a pick. Let's go. Look at that shit.
William Jackson with a pick.
Willie J, the pickaroony.
Guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball
Justin,
and
watch
be
that.
decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be...
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
John Ross, 81 yards.
81 yards.
The Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's got it.
That's 96 speed, John Ross.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Left side here to Sanders. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts buying time to his left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's a good
Another
shot.
nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
Excuse me?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Hurts. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 18 Conley. Check 4.
Here's Hurts to throw.
No fucking way, dude.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh,
Dallas Goedert His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Joe Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Mixon on the carry.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Mixon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read.
Watch that, Justin.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Eagles 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together
Catches
so they
the
can make some
outcome.
progress in this one.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Sean Jackson don't run routes like
10
that.
yards there and an Eagle first down.
They don't even use Deshaun Jackson.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Throws to the flat every
Left
fucking
side
time.
complete. That's Sanders.
Complete.
It's a gain of 5.
See if we
And
can
it'll
take
bring
that
up
away.
a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5.
I got a hard flat there, buddy. No more of that.
They're ahead of the chains now.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Throwing his Hurts.
Just throws it right over his head like that?
Will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Okay.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play
Pick.
And
Let's
for the
go.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Go to the house. Go to the house. Jalen Hurts caught him. Damn, let's go, baby.
Inside the 25-yard line.
Read him like a bug.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Burrow will throw to the end zone.
No way he wasn't in. What?
The tight end CJ Uzama, the intended
I don't know about that one, coach.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
First carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Cincinnati.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
17-yard line.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
No way, Justin. Oh, how did AJ Green just what?
And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
You didn't see how I just scored that touchdown? Dude. AJ Green just fucking mossed. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's some absolute, like, yeah, it was some Randy Moss shit.
Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29.
Randy? Oh yeah, he's. I put him 2 or 3.
Already at the line, this Philly offense
Jerry
set
number
to
1.
go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Even though it sucks that I never got to watch him.
That's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach takes this about
The generational
5 yards
thing.
deep.
Like, I think LeBron James is the best of my generation, but, you know, Michael Jordan, you know what I mean?
Not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You go back to the 2nd round of the draft, and when Jalen Hurts' name was called, a lot of Philadelphia fans weren't extremely happy about it. But when you see his ability, he can be mobile and make plays out of the pocket. He's got a much better arm and much more accurate than what people think. Remember, he was raised by his father in the game of football. His dad was his high school coach. This kid is a true gym rat, and he's going to get better every time out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice catch there by A.J. Green. And at the beginning of his career, a perennial Pro Bowl receiver. Been dinged up a little bit the last 2 years, but now he gets a fresh start. Without his friend and quarterback, Andy Dalton, his leadership will be key.
Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Back to Mixon on first down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Couple games.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Ooh, Lowry and fucking...
And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting
That's your first round pick.
Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
Who's your first round pick?
Oh,
Williams, that's right.
They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone,
yeah, he
they're
is
the
good.
ones that need to touch the ball.
4 yards.
You know what guy? You know who the steal? Well, I got two guys that are the steal of the draft. I think is the guy the Cavs have, Okoro, I think his name is. Oh, is he? And then the guy the Kings took, Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, Iowa State. That dude is a fucking stud.
And my suspicion is he's been coached
Yeah,
really well.
but they have Fox, so they kind of go combo guard.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
He's really good. His shot is so funky, but when he's open, it fucking he cans that shit. Because I watch a lot of Kings games just because they're the local, you know. Like I get every Kings game, and it's, I mean, they're pretty fun to watch, honestly. But yeah, he's pretty fucking good.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
This dude driving on me.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking
oh, Saturansky. Oh, okay. You're saying Sat. I'm like, who the fuck is
You got to
that?
get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught.
Damn, they really... What a throw, yes.
Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles get a score closer. Solid response that time by the quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
He's been a pretty good game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nah, this guy's pretty good, honestly. It's been pretty tough to move the ball.
The Bengals drive about to get
If it wasn't for that
going.
81-yard touchdown, I'd probably be in trouble.
So things tightening a little bit after that last score. And this will be a gain of 5.
Even though Joe Mixon's got 12 for 91.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Once again, they run with Mixon. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
The handoff to Joe Mixon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He may try and run for this. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Joe fucking Burrow with the keeper.
9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
14.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was
this man just
envisioning.
brings the fucking
Trying to
heat.
ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They're passing here. Joe Burrow going deep downfield for Ross.
He picked it.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jalen Mills. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions.
You got the turnover you needed.
Between the crowd noise
God,
and your
fucking
coaches
damn it.
and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
The ball carrier.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Let's go.
He's to eat this one as down he goes.
He's going for it? Okay.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go.
The pressure too great, and he goes down.
Yes, sir.
The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16.
What am I doing? I'm playing so fucking stupid. I deserve to lose this game.
Through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure.
I just went into the Wildcat formation, direct snapped it to John Ross, and tried to throw it up to fucking Tyler Boyd.
The ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means
He was wide open. I don't know how those two fucking caught up to Tyler Boyd.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So
all I had to do
come
was
up
just keep
after the
running the
gain
ball.
of 7 on a 2nd and 3. First throw now for the backup.
Yeah, you
Lance.
as you play, like, oh, that's a pick.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Like, the more, like, you get upgrades for your guys, like, the better you play with them. And there's, like, tiers of development traits, so there's, like, normal, star, superstar, X Factor. And X Factor, you get, like, abilities and stuff for your guy.
Nice job to break free of
It's like,
tackle, but it's
kind of like ranking up
He's
your
taken down right after.
fucking destiny
Give him 4
person, kind
yards
of.
there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles'
Joe
21.
Mixon is a fucking monster.
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about
touchdown, Cincinnati?
Just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
If you're so curious.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Pick 6. This is getting ugly.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
He still had 6 interceptions.
Return for touchdown. Door closed, locked.
He's 2-0. So the people he played must have been fucking some dookie.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now he'll escape to his left. And now here is
no way I picked that. Oh my god.
At the 21. He was pretty good a year ago in
what
college,
a pick.
getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And some room to roam now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Nice.
Now it's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And give him a
look at that shit, Justin.
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously 2-0.
It was 24-14. Now it's
And now they're
45.
serving notice
14.
to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking.
That's what happens when you throw 7
This looks
interceptions.
like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Shows you how hard this game honestly is. Like when you play it in a league where people actually have some familiarity with the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be.
Because there's some guys in this league that they do this to me, like what I'm doing to this guy. I get shit on. I should have made another pick. Oh, he's trying to stick to interception.
There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I'll tell you what, partner,
this dude has no idea what to do.
Nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress.
He's going for it. Oh my god. He doesn't get this. I'm gonna score again.
They'll try and throw for it with
he got it.
This is caught by Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Should have been another pick.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Hurts.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off down near the 5. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
That's where we are. Pay attention. Today's final
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the...
That's the ball game, folks.
T-Bag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby.